June 10th, the importance of His presence. Exodus chapter 33, verses 14 to 15 says, "And he said, 'My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest.' Then he said to him, 'If your presence does not go with us, do not bring us up from here.'" Throughout the Christian era, godly men and women have testified to the importance of God's presence in their lives. In 1859, John J. Paton arrived in the New Hebrides island as a missionary. A short time later, his wife died in childbirth. Paton had to bury the bodies of his wife and newborn child in unmarked graves in the middle of the night to keep them from cannibals. He wrote of that heart-wrenching experience. "I must need have gone mad by that lonely grave but for the presence of Jesus Christ." In the late 1950s, 23-year-old Armando Valladares was thrown into a Cuban prison, where he remained for 22 years. Executions were staged each night during his first year in prison. Later, he endured some of the vilest and sadistic tortures imaginable. In his memoirs, Against All Hope, Valladares wrote, "I sought God. I never asked him to get me out of there. I only prayed for him to accompany me." Moses prayed for the same thing. In fact, he said, "Lord, if you're not going to be with us, then let's just quit right here." Without God's presence, Moses saw no value in going on. If you're discouraged, facing trials, or dealing with sorrow, take comfort in the assurance that God is with you. You can go on because God will walk beside you every step of the way. Ask Him to make His presence known to you today. Trust that He is always with you. That's His promise to you. God's presence doesn't make life easy, just worthwhile. Amen.